I'm here with Rachel and Warren, otherwise known as LoveLossDiscoballs. And not that you'd guess it from the name actually, but what they do is they design and sell modern sympathy cards plus other types of cards, which are very striking. So, Rachel, how did you get into LoveLossDiscoballs?
So we've both suffered a lot of loss in our lives. We both lost our mums. I lost my dad, and I also lost my first husband to suicide 6 years ago. And I had an Instagram page, and it was all about grief and sort of mental health support and suicide prevention. And it was called Love Lost Disco Balls. A bit of, obviously, love and loss is quite obvious, but also the disco balls, because a disco ball is lots of pieces of broken glass put back together to form a magical ball of light. And Warren's background is in design, so he designs all the cards. And one day I just sort of had this light bulb moment when I was sort of thinking about sympathy cards and how they made me feel worse when I was going through loss. And I just sort of went running up into Warren one day and was like, modern colourful sympathy cards, that's what we need to do. And just all sort of clicked into place.
Well, they're very striking. I mean, Warren, you designed them. That's your trade, isn't it? Like designer. So how did you come up with these kinds of very striking cards?
Well, I think we started with our why, which was that we believed that, as Rach said, that difficult times don't have to be done in the dark, and because of that then led us to wanting to explore colour and vibrancy and the modernity to these cards. And yes, as you said, my background is a designer, and the designers look at briefs and they're solving problems. And it was a real challenge, I said to myself, and the challenge was, how can I re-engineer and reimagine what these cards, which are very sensitive and very personal, how am I going to do that, but in a tasteful, modern, not shouty, and vibrant way. And so it was a hard challenge to myself. I said to myself, but I like a challenge, and I think that what we've created is it does fit that brief. It does fit our own brief, and we use very special colours and pigments, and the cards just speak. They just sing, and but not shout. And I think that's the important thing.
They make you feel something.
Yeah, they make you feel something, and I mentioned this to you a while, but it'd be good to get it out, is that we believe that a bright card can provoke a happy and colourful memory about someone. So when you're thinking about that person, it's there, rather than the old drab type of cards that are out there, and so there's a gap for it, and this is what we wanted when we had experienced loss, and we're finding that other people want that too.
Well, they are very different to the kind of condolence cards that one would normally get. And I mean, we just lost one of our office workers, Maureen, and there were no cards like this that I could find at the time to send to Maureen's friends and family, and it would have been nice to have realised that they were out there. Should look on Instagram more. You can find these on Instagram if you look at Love Lost Disco Balls, and the website will be back up and running soon. So these can be bought individually, and increasingly you can see them in retailers. But these are designed in Liverpool by people who know what loss is, to help those of us going through loss.